All right, second grade. Good morning or afternoon or whatever time it is for you. We are going to work in your workbooks today. We're going to explore the element of line, element of art that is line. So you're going to take your workbook and go ahead and flip to the section that says line. It starts kind of looking like this with scissors. Now, I'm guessing second graders, you already know how to use your scissors, so I won't show you, but let's just go over this really quickly to make sure that we are being safe with our scissors. Scissors are a very important art tool. We use them to turn large items into smaller items. It is very important that we are safe with our scissors. Hold them closed and only cut paper and yarn and cut away from your body. So away, don't cut towards yourself, never. The small hole in the scissors is for your thumb. The large hole in the scissors is for your first three fingers. So, like this. Right? Cut away from you, not towards you. What do you do with your other hand while you're cutting with your scissors? Well, you use it to hold your paper if you need it. We're ready to get cutting. We will be cutting today, so ha! So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to practice drawing different types of lines. Now, if you want to color in any portion of this, you are welcome to color it in. But before you color it in, I would like for you to go ahead and do these pages with me. Now, for today, I will be using a Sharpie, just so you can see what I'm doing, because I've noticed that pencils do not show up. However, for you, the student, I would like for you to just use a regular pencil first. And then for the second portion of this, whenever we color over the lines, then you'll just color over your pencil marks. Let's practice drawing lines. Can you draw a straight line? And you can be creative. If you want to just draw a straight line straight across the whole thing, you can. And if it's not perfectly straight, that's okay. Mine's not perfectly straight either. You can even practice drawing straight lines that are vertical, straight up and down. Or you can even draw straight lines that are diagonal in different directions. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Ooh, and here's a wavy line, just like Larry the line worm. Wavy line, and a zigzag line. Ooh, and a dash line. This is fun. It's like a straight line, but you break it up. So you go burp, 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 burp. It kind of looks like a road. Have you ever seen a dotted line or a dashed line on the road? Let's do a squiggly line. I also call these curly Q lines because we go curly Q, curly Q, curly Q, curly Q. That's what I do. And the castle line. Ooh, and a shark line. This one kind of, I also call this one the waves, so it's like you're making ocean waves. Remember, I'm using Sharpie so you can see my video, but if you need to practice in pencil so you can erase, you can. And swirls. Ooh, these are like circles. Whee! And guess what? I'm going to color these too. You don't have to color them if you don't want to. I just like lots of color. So my straight lines, on my other page, I made my straight lines yellow. So I'll just trace over them with yellow again. And my wavy line was red, remember? I'm going to trace over this one with red. And I made my zigzag lines orange. Let's make that one orange again. Burp, boop, beep, burp, beep, burp, 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 burp. And the dashed lines, that kind of reminds me of a road. So I'm gonna make that one yellow too. Because after all, they are straight lines, right? They're just broken up. There's a series of short straight lines. That way it kind of looks like a street. I like it. And my curly Q squiggly line on my other page was purple, so I'll make this one purple too. You can do yours however you want. If you don't want to add color to it, that's okay. If you want to just draw the lines with a pencil, that's okay. I just like color. And I made my castle line brown, so I'll make this one brown. On the other page, I didn't think of the shark line, but it kind of reminds me of ocean waves, so I'm gonna make that one blue. Yay! This last one, I'll make the swirl lines, I'll make them green. Yay! If you want to color anymore, if you want to color in the letters up top, or color in inside, that's fine with me. However you want to do it. Make yours beautiful so you're happy with it. But I like mine just the way it is, so I'm going to leave it like that. All right, so for this portion of our line exercises in our second grade workbook, in your book, your pages are all stapled together. So this says, let's practice cutting lines, but it might be a little tricky for you to tear this page out and cut these lines. So if you want to just grab another piece of paper anywhere around the house, it does not need to be fancy paper. It does not need to be white, perfectly white like mine. It can have lines already on it. We just need a scratch piece of paper. That's all we're going to do. And all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take, again, I'm using a Sharpie so you guys can see what I'm doing, but I advise you start this with pencil just like we've done with the other pages. Draw it with pencil first. And this one, since we're cutting it out, you probably won't need to color over it, but use a pencil so you can erase. So the first one we're going to draw is a straight line. So I'm just going to draw this straight across the top. Then we've got our wavy line. Like that. And we've got a zigzag line. So you can do this however you want. I will say that if you do a small zigzag like this, that's going to be harder to cut out than if you make your zigzags a little bit bigger, okay? If you want to give yourself a challenge, make it small, but if you want easy, make it bigger. And look, mine's not even the same size zigzags all the way across. They're irregular zigzags. The next one we have here is a scalloped line. I also call this like a bumpy line because it goes bump, bump, bump. So we're going to draw that across. And this one, just like the zigzag line, if you want more of a challenge, make smaller scallops. And we've got our castle line. It looks like the wall of a castle, like the turrets on a castle. And the last one is the shark line, or what I like, the wave line, the ocean wave line. Then we're just going to take our scissors and cut this puppy out. Look, you made a puzzle. All right, you can even color it in if you want. Click the next button for instructions on how to submit this assignment.